So we're out here in Chicago. That's the giant bean right there. That's the downtown city. There's people everywhere. And it's crazy. We've already had a good time in Chicago. God's opened doors. Just like the City Church in Seattle where we got plugged in. We kind of went online and looked up the City Church in Chicago, sent out a few emails, and it was perfect time. God opened doors. And what they were doing is they were actually launching an urban outreach center right in the west side, which is a pretty gang-infested, crime-ridden place on the west side of Chicago. And there's a lot of youth kind of just in and out of the juvie system, in and out of broken homes. And it's like they need to fill a need. There's a huge need there, and it's like we were looking for solutions. They had this going, and what happened is a month ago, one guy was about to lead it, and the City Church kind of was out of the loop. And then Juanita, an amazing woman, she stepped up to do it. And that's what we've been meeting. We've been meeting crazy people inside of this City Church. They've created this atmosphere because the entire staff pretty much is all volunteers. Everything's run off of volunteers. It was just like Graham was saying in the last blog about when we went to help them clean up. And it was more of a community where they were just hanging out, having a good time, living life together, taking ownership of just cleaning a church, something simple as that. They all have full-time jobs, so they're just missionaries all over the job force. There's architects, teachers, people working in clothing stores and restaurants, and they're all over the city. It's just like when we seen in Portland, the pastor was saying he was having all of his meetings at this coffee shop, and behind the counter there was no Christians, but then he started doing his marriage counseling, he started having his prayer meetings, and they started doing all of this stuff there. And then what happened over time is then one person came to church, and he was saying now a couple of years later there's 4 believers behind that desk, and guess what? Now there's 4 believers, now there's 4 missionaries at this coffee shop. That's what they're doing all over Chicago, and that's where we met Juanita. So we're here at City Church Chicago, and I just wanted to fill you guys in for what we've been doing for the week, who we've been working with, who we've been partnering with, and we've been looking for these needs but also solutions and just how to collaborate with people and dive in. So I just wanted to show you guys what we're doing in Chicago. Juanita, what are you guys doing? What are you guys starting, and what are you guys doing about it?
Well, essentially, Chicago is an opportunity for sure with gun violence, gang violence, drug abuse, especially on the west side of Chicago. It's like one of the worst in the country, and so we just felt it to be a need that we could meet. So we have a facility, a drop-in center starting this summer.
Called Urban Hope.
Called Urban Hope.
Urban Hope
Chicago. Maybe Urban Hope NYC coming at you soon. Urban Hope Carolina.
San
you never
Diego.
know. San Diego.
We're coming at you.
But right now, Chicago is a focus.
Okay.
We have a drop-in center. We're feeding 40 young adult kids all summer with breakfast and lunch, immediate need being met. Essentially, we're just going to be there, loving on them, giving them what they need, whatever it is. We're learning, like honestly learning every day that we're out there. So we're just meeting people, meeting needs, and hopefully affecting lives, hopefully giving opportunities that they wouldn't have before. We'll be offering resources in like leadership skills, mentoring, tutoring, and really empowerment tools to make money on their own and not have to be exposed to illegal activity. And so hopefully we can be a light in the community. It's really what we're about to do.
Just like she said, just being that light in the community, we're just trying to make an impact, and that's what they're doing. We're excited about what God's doing here, and the entire church of City Church is excited for what God's doing, and they're just letting God use them in huge ways, not even really knowing the ripple effects that they're going to cause. So if you guys could pray for all the people that are going to come in contact with them.
Absolutely.
They're doing a launch on June 23rd. If you guys want to be a part of it, if you want to sponsor that, but prayer is a huge thing. If you want to do this in your own community, Urban Hope with Juanita, thank you for your time.